Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Brooklyn Crokinole Club. The Kaz here, alongside the founder of the BCC, Mark Ponzio, bringing you the final match of the inaugural Brooklyn Crokinole Championship. This match is a race to 12 between Jason and Chet, Beerview Mirrors, and Jose and Antonio, the Spanish Inquisition. Mark, why did you decide to make the finals a 12-point race?
That's a great question. Basically, because up at the U.S. Open, they played at 12. Here in Brooklyn, we played at 12. We're not doing it like the Canadians who only play to 11, man. We have to, you have to win. You have to win hard when you play down here in the U.S. So we want to stand out a little bit, and that's what we're doing. All right.
That sounds like a perfect example of American enthusiasm and I almost said exfoliation for some reason, but I, I don't know why. But
Screw it. It's
uh,
exfoliation. I like it.
it's exfoliation, yes. Relieve ourselves of the Canadians,
We're
as we
trying to
have
rub
two
the stink
American
off of our
teams.
skin. That's what we're doing. Rub that stink off
Flee.
your skin. No, I'm kidding.
Of course, of course we are. As we are already well into the first round, and Spanish Inquisition with a 3-2 lead in the 20s count, and Antonio playing to the outside. Angle in chance maybe here. A nice roll in from Jason. Or was that Chet? They're wearing
Uh,
the same shirts.
yeah. Chet's in the far side. Jason's in the bottom right.
Yes. Okay. So that was a roll in from Chet.
That was from Chet, yeah.
And then we're exchanging hangers here, it looks like.
Yeah, more or less. They're kind of going back and forth. I think I'm going to take a moment right here. I just wanted to point this out. The board is in the camera. The board looks a little bit busy. There's a lot of lines going on. When you're actually in front of this board, it is a gorgeous piece of work. I wanted to thank Tracy Boards for donating it to our event. And you just have to do your best as we're watching to follow along. The camera kind of you lose a little bit of the depth perception, but in reality, when you're in front of this board, it's very easy to play on. It's easy to see everything, and we do appreciate the gift from Tracy Boards down to our club for our inaugural event.
Absolutely. Big thank you to Jeremy Tracy and his family and his company for giving this board to the cause as we continue. And now Spanish Inquisition up 4-2 in the 20s count as we come down to the last couple of shots here. Jason looking maybe for an angle in shot, gets it to roll in, but off the pegs and out of the house.
Yeah, a lot of peg action. Looks like Antonio almost caught a double with that one, but not quite. I mean, it's basically they're shooting dead at this point. So Spanish Inquisition gets around. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And now Jason will start us off with the first shot of the second round and nails the 20. Antonio just tripping over the hole. Chet coming in with a chance here and just misses there.
Yeah, I have to say,
But
Chet in the semifinals, Chet was on fire. I mean, the match he played, he basically hit every angle and shot, every follow through. I've never seen him play so sharp, and he does a great job, and Jay does a great job too. It's just this is exceptionally good level of play. We were so happy to have everyone come out and join us for our tournament.
100%. As we see a couple of exchanges of a couple of angle in and different skill shots, and now Beerview Mirrors with 3 discs on the board for Jose to contend with, and gets the 20 and a demotion.
Yeah, it was almost like a double takeout 20. It was a really smooth shot.
And now we're tied in the 20s cup. Antonio looking for possibly a 20 to take the lead here and gets a double takeout. I didn't even see that other disc on the board.
Yeah, Antonio is a very. I mean, I've played with him and against him before. He's a very intelligent and thoughtful player. He's very conscientious of like where the position of every piece is as he plays, and he has a very like cerebral attack to how he's going to position and shoot often. And that's one thing I definitely appreciate about playing with Antonio.
It was definitely fun to. I had an opportunity to play with him the night before this event, and on that night, I was actually shooting fairly well, and he was questioning like how I was doing so well, and I'm like, well, I just do what I do. But he was keeping it interesting, and it was a very fun game.
Yeah, I often question how you shoot as well as you do too. So it's very
That's true.
common. Yeah, it's very common. Oh
As we
man.
come down to the last six shots here, we're tied in the 20s Cup now. Um, Jose and Antonio, the Spanish Inquisition, keeping it to the outside. They have the hammer for this round.
Uh,
Jose will be the last shooter here.
Looks like Chet wanted to. He should have rolled in a little there, but
Ooh.
I guess he did a good hide, and now Jay's
He
got a
did a good
chance.
hide,
Yeah.
and Jose had the chance and just missed it off the pegs.
And then Jay missed his 20 chance, which is kind of putting them in a rough spot.
Yeah, the key with doubles is capitalize on your opponent's mistakes, I think.
Yeah, and set up your partner as best as you can. That's the other key, I'd say.
True. Nice roll, little hit and stick. It looks like tied on the board there for now, and Jose's final shot just hit and stick, and he manages to catch pegs, stay in the house, and take a 4-0 lead in
That
this
was
finals match.
that was an unusual one. He was kind of saved by the pegs on that one because it looked like it had a little speed on it, but he managed to stay in the house.
Sometimes the pegs giveth. Most
Yeah,
people think the
occasionally.
pegs taketh away, but and on that shot as well, the pegs kept him in the house.
There you go.
Ball
There you
through
go.
chance there from Jason, and he
I'm
just
trying.
takes it out. And a little bit of a hanger here.
Yeah, I
Should
think
it be an easy shot for Chet?
Chet's got a good line there, I think. Oh, he went a
Just
little
misses
far.
it. So
Yeah.
again, exchanging hangers on the right side, and Jose capitalizes, and they go up 2-1.
All right, sorry guys, we had a bit of a technical problem here and we lost the audio feed for a couple of seconds, but I'm just going to fill in here. Antonio made a follow through, sort of a heavy hanger. Chet made his 20, Jose made his 20, and now Jay made his 20. We'll be back to the regular audio with Ryan and myself in just a moment. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, no, we're all
And now we
joking.
have, yeah, of course we are. And let's see, Spanish Inquisition up 4-3 in the cup, and they do have the hammer. Chet, I believe, has the last shot. Yes,
Okay.
and a nice roll in there.
He was trying. He pushed for it, but he just left himself hanging.
Yeah, but he left himself hanging on the right side of the board, so this is actually a tough shot here for Jose to
Yeah,
collect a 20.
it's a follow through. Although, the smart move I think would be for Jose to roll away on towards Chet so that Jay has a harder shot. But he went for the
It,
follow
it
through.
it looked like he went for the follow through, and it just didn't go. But
Yeah.
it could have also just been a failed attempt to uh, take out 20.
Yeah. I think Jay was trying to like slice it in, maybe just tap the edge of it, but he kind of went too hard and hit too squarely.
And on that shot, Antonio just catching a peg on the takeout, and Chet capitalizing on that, making the open 20.
So it's just coming down to the hammer on this one. We're tied in the cup and not much left.
Outside angle here for Jason. He just makes the hit and stick with the takeout, and Beerview Mirrors gets their first 2 points of this finals match.
You know what's
Chet
real? Go ahead, go
flubbed
ahead.
his first shot of that round,
But
and Jose flubbed his first shot of the this round.
it's really funny. I think that exact thing plays out like two or three times in the match. Like Chet sort of like twitches and loses his shot, and as an excellent sportsman, he throws his piece away. And then Jose like misses his shot going long through the entire, like goes all the way through the house and loses his shooter. It happens exactly that way, like at least two times. It's kind of funny.
It almost looks like it's intentional sportsmanship. Obviously, in a championship match, you don't, you want to put it to your opponents, but if it was intentional,
I
with
wouldn't put
sportsmanship on both ends.
I wouldn't put past any of these competitors. They all know what they're doing. So yeah.
Absolutely. And then we look at Beerview Mirrors, up one in the cup, and Jose looking to see what he can do here. Do you make a difficult shot for Jason, or do you try to go for the kill? It looks like he's going for the kill, and he gets a nice roll in, a little bit hidden behind the peg.
Generally, Jose is a pretty aggressive 20 shooter. Like he'll go for the middle most times. And yeah, I think he realizes he's got to get something going because anyone can run away with it pretty quickly in this grouping.
Absolutely. And the placement of that disc is clearly giving Jason some trouble for how to tackle it, and he winds up getting a peel out of it, and Antonio follows up with a peel of zone.
Yeah. Chet sort of went a little soft, but it ended up being a pretty good spot. See what Jose does with this. Tries to get a few pegs, doesn't go very far.
But it's a nice leave there. Unfortunately, it's still Beerview Mirrors ahead in the 20s, and Antonio just ties it up, leaves the
Yeah.
disc on, and leaves it to Chet to try and hit the open. And he comes up a little bit short, and Jose successfully gets a takeout and a demotion
Yeah.
there.
He ended up in a good spot, far of the hole, so Jay can't do anything.
Yep. But a nice takeout there from Jay nonetheless, not leaving Antonio much of an option here, and just leaves a little hit and stick there for Chet to contend with.
I mean, at this point, they're set up to win on the hammer with only two shots each team. So I think they're kind of playing defense.
They now just gets a nice takeout there and leaves his disc in no man's land. And a nice hit and stick there from Jason.
So we got a 15 and a 10. Antonio's just going to take out the 15 for the win on that one. Yeah.
And he does that, and they go up 6-2. Jose now with the first shot of the round, and we look at it, and he just missed the line, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to make a mistake, make it on the first shot, not the last shot.
Yeah, thanks. That's good. That's really good advice. I should probably listen to it at some point.
I should listen to it too, but hey, do what you can. Oh,
And a
that was a good
nice
shot.
touch
That
there
was,
from Chet.
I think that was about as far back as you can pull a piece after a hit like that.
Jose, nice recovery, hitting the open there. Antonio very upset about that.
Yeah, he definitely wears
He
his emotions on his sleeve whenever he misses a shot.
he definitely wanted the open 20, but it was a good idea to leave it in no man's land at that t point in the round. But Chet did good work to take care of it, and now we're playing to the outside.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Spanish Inquisition wants to be on the outside right now, though.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
And without Hammer and in the position of being down a 20,
that was a nice
Beerview
clear, by
Mirrors
the way.
looks like it was a very nice clear.
That's a tough spot to clear a piece. Sorry, I interrupt you. Sorry.
No, that you're totally fine. That and now Jason gets the nice touch 20. Oh, and a little bit of a trip there, but still a tough shot because he left it on the right side of the hole. Follow through chance here for Chet. Gets the takeout over the peg, a little bit of a distance. I like hold my breath every time Jose takes a shot because it's like I know he's gonna shoot for the 20 and he
Yeah.
gets it there.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of speed on that shot. It was sort of surprising it stuck, but it did, so he did well.
3-2 in the 20s cup and chance here maybe for Jose to get an angle in. Oh,
Oof,
he just
just over
overshot
it.
it.
Just over. Yeah.
Just over.
Man, yeah, it's tight, but Beerview has the obvious advantage with hammer and with the extra shot here. So
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what Jason does here. That disc does manage to get the takeout, which
Very,
probably secures the round.
yeah, very precise clear he got on that one. I mean, Antonio would have to get a double takeout 20. I think he realized it's almost impossible there. And Chet realizing they've already won, he doesn't care about his shot. He's just kind of taking it. There you
Yep,
go.
and he does it. So 6-4 going into the next round. Jason hitting his first 20. Antonio following through, and we have a race. Oh, Chet just coming up a little bit short. And Jose follows through with that little bit of a hanger. It was quite a bit of a hanger, actually. It looks like.
Yeah, that was almost a follow through. Yeah. Antonio with a good line, but it bounced right out.
But he left his disc on the right side of the board, leaving a more difficult shot for Chet. Takes it out, leaves it pegged up, and Jose staying to the outside.
See if Jay can get the angle here.
Well, he
Nope.
gets the roll in, but not the angle in.
I think he caught that close peg and it kind of went a little funny in the direction it was intended to.
Antonio unable to get the takeout there.
He almost scored too. That was a dangerous little spot.
Yeah, it was pretty dangerous. Now, Beerview Mirrors with two discs on the board, but no hammer advantage here. So Jose, being the aggressive player he is he trying to go for the double takeout here? Nope,
Nope,
just the one,
single.
and he peels off and leaves an open 20 here for Jason. Ooh,
I
in
think
and out.
he was robbed. Yeah, he was robbed.
Little in and out burger. And
Tonio with
oh,
a
left the
beautiful.
opportunity for the double takeout 20 for Antonio. Very nice shot.
Yeah, that was a
And now
good shot.
Spanish Inquisition up 3-1.
I mean, the door's open here. Oh, Jay,
Yeah.
man. That was painful miss. He kind of needed that 20 to stay in the game.
And a good strategic move here from Antonio to just stay to the outside, knowing that his team has hammer, and Chet unfortunately fumbled that.
Yeah. Jose playing for the middle again. I don't know. Jay is playing on the outside. I'm not sure why he chose to do that, but I guess he wanted to leave Chet with the 20 opportunity.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of a self assist with the hanger that was there.
I mean,
So now Chet,
they're shooting dead anyway because there's they can't make two 20s with one green disc, so
yeah, that's true, but nonetheless,
got to finish it out.
a good round,
Good
eight to
round.
four,
Some nice shots. I'm sure we'll see a few of those in the highlights.
absolutely. As the next round gets started, and looks like was that another Super Steve? No, that appears to be on the line.
Yeah.
Looks like again.
Antonio's shooting a little hard. I'm sorry, Jose's shooting a little hard today.
When the pressure is on, sometimes your finger just like fires like a
There's,
Colt 45.
there's only so much cool you can have in the middle of a match like this. Like this is for the title. This is the big bucks right here.
Exactly. A
Oh
nice
man.
takeout. Does not take out his own disc and manages to keep it in the house. A little bit of coaching here, no doubt in Spanish.
Yes, yes, it totally was. Oh man.
Jose going for a bit of a hide from Jason. Playing through Hogan's Alley, a very nice shot and a very nice take out there.
Yeah, there's no real hiding from Jay. Jay's got quite a good pinpoint shot across the board. I've played him enough to have realized that about him.
Absolutely. As we are tied, and again, a nice takeout from the hide that Jose tried to make an unintentional peel from Antonio, and Chet makes the 20. So now up 3-2, and a roll in from Jose because he is that aggressive player.
Well, he at this point he needs it though too. So I don't blame him so much for
Absolutely.
that.
I'm not blaming him at all. It's just the way he plays.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man.
So then we have this shot, which is Probably just a little tight.
Oh wait,
20.
here it is.
Oh,
I think this is where it comes again. Hold on.
so Chet fumbled the shot. And in good sportsmanship, he
Right through the
released
house.
it. And Jose managing to
We'll
go
let you
super
guys
Steve.
decide. We'll let you decide whether or not that was on purpose or
It,
not. But whatever. I like to think it was. So here we are. Last couple of shots. I think Beerview has the. They've almost got it in the bag here. There's not much that Spanish Inquisition can do.
touch 20
Yeah,
there for Jose.
there it is. That's a nice shot
Salvage a
though.
little bit of respect for Spanish Inquisition after that round.
They're doing pretty well. I don't know how much respect they need at this moment, but yeah, they definitely are doing great.
Oh, absolutely. As the first three shots of the next round all go down for 20s, and we go around the world once. Chet starting it again. Jose getting one himself. 3-3, 4-3. Almost said 4-4. Now I
That,
say 4-4.
there you go. That's a full around the world right there.
That's a
Oh,
full.
I had to say it, of course.
Yet Chet first to miss, and now we have a round.
Yeah. That was the shoot the moon jackpot, but someone else had already won it. So
Oh, Jason catching the peg on the way through there. An angle in. I feel like they can hear us. I know they can't, but I feel like they can.
Oh man.
Like I want to be quiet when they're taking their shots.
Yeah, it's an intense match.
So this looks like Chet has a double takeout chance with
Yeah,
possibly a roll in there.
with it. Yeah, on the he can catch the angle in with the double takeout in the back of it, and he hits the peg.
Manages to do Newton's takeout,
There you go.
and Jose just replaces it, and now Jason has the same chance here from a different angle and leaves his disc on the opposite side of the board.
Yeah, Jay and Chet really need to get in though. There's two pieces on the board. They got four shots left. They're down essentially down a hammer, so they have to do something here. Oh man.
Chet went for it, man.
He did.
He went for it right there.
And unfortunately, he just gave it right to Jose.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
But
where
I mean,
that's how it happens in this game, man.
it's a high risk, high reward situation when you come to that. When you know you need to score a 20, when you're coming down to the last couple of shots in doubles game, and this
Ooh, there it
time
is. That was a nice
Chet
angle.
gets the angle in
Yeah.
and ties it up 5-5.
I'll tell you, man, it's one of the strangest things about this game. Like when you play well and you mess up, you tend to mess up in a way that makes you look like a complete amateur because you leave pieces hanging right around the hole for your opponent to take advantage of, right? It's very strange, but it's something I love about the game too.
Yeah, absolutely. And coming into the last shot didn't matter. Spanish Inquisition was up 6-5 in the 20s Cup, and they will take those 2 points.
They had it. Everyone knows they had it, right? Come on, we're
Oh, come
good.
on.
All right. So, yeah, by now I think the cat's out of the bag. We know who's going to win, but we're not going to say it until we actually get there. Oh man, what do we got here? Oh
That was
man,
a nice attempt. A little bit too much mustard on that shot from Chet.
did Chet already do the thing with his glasses at this point? I don't know. Do you remember? I think he did.
What's the thing with his glasses?
Chet had this moment where he was really pissed. I think it was after he flubbed one of those starting shots, and he pulls his glasses down. And at that moment, Ben Stadler of our club, one of the better photographers I've ever met, who's one of our club players and also an excellent Crokinole player. He took a picture of Chet in that moment and got this really great view of like the Crokinole board reflected in Chet's glasses, and Chet instantly made it his his profile picture for the his Facebook club. But unfortunately, it was a moment where Chet was like upset, but it was a really great photo. You probably see it right now if you know Chet online and you know him through Facebook.
Upset Chet doing upset Chet things.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, at this point, it's like a famous photo, and And yeah, Ben has been kind enough to produce some excellent photos for both the U.S. Open last year and for our championship, and we're still uploading several of them. I have a good number that I still have to upload, but sorry, I'm distracting us from the play. Still 1-1 in the cup. Why don't you pick it up here, Ryan?
I was just waiting for you to finish that. That's no problem. Um, so we got 1-1 in the cup, and uh moving on. I don't even know where we are right now. It's like
5 shots left, 6-10. Come on, just read the scorecard in the corner, Ryan.
I
You know how to
was
do it.
reading the scorecard, but I wanted to say things as
Say
I was
things.
reading the scorecard.
Come on now. No one's listening to you say things. Come on.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh man. Yeah,
So,
I'd be a terrible play-by-play commentator because I just, I'm
yeah, you're
I'm in the mood for color commentary today. I don't know why.
you're you're doing just fine.
It's too late. It's too damn late. All right, here we are.
Now that we've ignored half of this round
Yeah.
entirely, Jose getting a nice little touch 20 going up.
That was a good shot. Yeah, I liked it.
What it was a good shot. And now Jason,
Oof.
ooh, bounce
Lot of
back,
rebound. A lot of
kept it
rebound,
in.
but
But
yeah.
still, looks Beerview Mirrors does have the hammer for this round, so a
Yeah.
little bit of work to do for the Spanish Inquisition.
This is a tough one. Antonio's trying not to
Ooh, and
lose
he
that red
takes,
disc. Yeah.
and he did.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
bit of a tough one. And this could still be the final round of this finals match.
Yeah, that's right. It's
10 to
a
6, it's a race to 12.
game point. If
And here we are, talking about promoting Ben.
hey man, the club's important, all right?
Absolutely.
Everyone in the club's important.
100%.
There we go.
Angle in chance there for Jose, just squeaks out of the house a little bit too much.
And now everyone at home knows why I'm not the regular voice commentator for our event
Oh,
videos.
stop. You give me too much clout, please.
There we go. That's the other thing I do by promoting our guys. Ryan's an excellent commentator. All right, now enough screwing around. Back to
So
the match.
here's Antonio. He has a double takeout chance to maybe salvage this round. I don't think that he has the angle in
I
with
think
the
he
double takeout.
I think he wants to stay in the five is his problem because he doesn't want to give Chet a chance to win the points. Because I don't know if that peg piece is a 10 or a 15. I think it's a 10. So Chet has a
It's
chance.
definitely a 10.
Yeah, yeah. So Chet has a chance of winning right here if he can stay in the house, which is actually a technically challenging shot.
See, I can do good commentary, but you know a lot more about strategy. So,
There you go. Okay, so yeah, Chet managed to cut that in. That moment could have ended the match if he had hit a peg or gotten a slightly wrong angle. So that was a very tense shot actually.
so 10 to 8 going into this round. And Antonio catches the peg on the Hogan's Alley shot and Chet capitalizing with the 20.
Oof, that was close.
They definitely wanted to tie that up there. Now everyone hovering over the hole.
Yeah. This is one of those frustrating moments where you're like every shot almost, 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 almost.
But now every shot counts
Yes, that's true.
more than every other shot.
Yeah.
And it looks like Jose going for the Hogan's Alley shot. Nice takeout there. Everyone wanting to try to stay in the house as much as possible, but not give an opportunity for the opponent.
That was
And
beautiful.
wow, that was a brilliant off the peg takeout 20.
Yeah, I mean Antonio basically saved their position completely in that shot, that one single shot. And Jose is
And
just nailing the coffin a little bit. Whew. Oh
little
man.
in and out burger from Jay.
If ever there was a time not to get it, not to miss the 20, that was a rough one right there.
Oh,
Oh God, and then
and
another one.
that one just Chet giving the 20 away.
There's only 4 bullets left for each team here. Jay tries to
And
follow through, doesn't quite get anything with that. Oh, this is so rough.
it's really interesting, I will say. I know that you tout me as like, the voice of the Brooklyn Crokinole Club and blah 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 blah, but it's fun to watch a match with somebody else who understands the game and comment on it, and it's a lot more fun. Oh, and Chet just
Oh, he slid right
catches the
through.
peg, just goes right through.
Yeah, I mean, oof. And
Oh, and
Jose with
Jose
the
does
error.
the same thing. Maybe it's another case of sportsmanship. Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, right. Tell us what you think. But yeah, we're getting down to it. They got 2 shots left. They got to start scoring if they're going to bring it back in for Beerview Mirrors. Oh, that was so
A
close.
nice
Oh,
takeout, but maybe it left it a little bit too close to the hole here. The
Antonio, that
takeout,
that was not a very
bounce
well
back.
controlled shot. I mean, it kind of bounced all
It
around,
was not. That was a chaotic.
chaotic shot, definitely.
That was chaotic neutral. If anyone's playing D&D, that was a chaotic neutral shot.
There you go. There's quite a few D&Ders who listen to us, I'm sure. So, but yeah, let's see how this turns out here.
Nice takeout. But it is the hammer,
And
and
it's
that
unnecessary.
should be it. Jose and Antonio crowned the inaugural Brooklyn Crokinole champion doubles champions.
And in the words of Monty Python, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
There we we have two skills. Surprise and flicking 20s
There you
and
go.
angle in 20s. Three. We have three skills.
Excellent. Okay, so on to the highlights reel here. That was that beautiful pullback from Chet. That is just about as far as you can pull a disc back. A couple of nice angles. Let's see. Beautiful follow through, almost double takeout from Jose there. A
Would have
nice
been
heavy
better if he
hanger.
got both of them out.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, right? It's kind of lame, Jose. Kind of lame. Like you won, okay, but kind of lame. And Antonio showcasing some of his skills. Nice little follow through there. Let's see what else he's got. Heavy hanger. A little, that was a nice touch. Oh, the beautiful double takeout 20.
That was amazing.
That was a nice shot.
That was good.
Oh, and this one, man, this changed the game right
That
there.
that that
Yeah, that was a good one. Next up, we got Jay. He's got a little touch angle in kind of shot there. Looks like he's got another one there too. Yeah, great work.
we
Great.
thank you all so much for watching that. We hope you enjoyed both Mark and I commentating on the finals of the inaugural Brooklyn Crokinole Championship. We
You
hope you
mean
had a
this
good
hot
time.
mess? You think you want them to enjoy this hot mess?
We want everyone here for next year. Tell them about it, Mark.
Oh yeah, well, you basically saw that. We're planning on having a singles tournament coming up. Thank you for watching and following along, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.
Absolutely. And for Mark and I, we hope you see you at the next one. Take care.